Hi guys, welcome to another video with my little day designer and I am just about to sit down. I just got done printing a couple pages for some sections that I want to add, so I decided why not turn on the camera. Um, let's see, there've been some changes since the last video that I uploaded. So you'll see like a lot more personality has come out basically. But give me just a sec here. I'm over here blasting music in one ear and trying to record. It's not working out. So just some little things that I've added. Of course, I went ahead and I pumped up some decor over here on my little pockets. Nothing functional, more cute for me to look at. You know what I mean? I did just add this bougie here, and it was one of those iron-on things from Hobby Lobby that I picked up a while ago for another planner that I was in. I think it was a TN at the time. And I kind of put it here to see if I like it, and I think that I do. Maybe get that on there so it stays a little better. Yeah, it's cute. So real quick, if anybody has any advice on like how to give love to the veg tan leather, please let me know. I am the worst when it comes to these things because I let it be, and I already have a skincare routine that I have to keep track of. Why am I gonna add another type of skincare say routine to something else? I hope that makes sense. But I'm willing to, I guess. So please let me know if you know anything. I bought this pre-loved and I am so happy that I did. This is the Dune, which it's darker than I thought it would be, but I think it is because it's pre-used, pre-owned, whatever. So, but I'm loving it because I don't have to worry about it. But I still want it to be nice. Okay, moving on. So, I went ahead and I changed my cover picture. You can see that I've been doing work in here. I changed my cover picture to Aurora because I am obsessed with it right now. The movie. And then everything in here is kind of the same. This though is feeling a little clumpy to me. Oh my gosh, I just knocked you guys over. Sorry. So I think that I want to switch it over to a paper clip. Let me do that because I've literally thought about that all week. And I'm trying to use a microphone just because I feel like when I don't use a microphone, my sound is so spacey or like echoey, I guess is the right word. So hopefully this helps, but I don't know. We're gonna find out. I had an extra shot in my coffee, so from talking random, that's why. Anyway, so back to what we were saying. Switch that over. It doesn't look as cute, but we'll see how it feels. In here, I did end up putting these little icon stickers that I've had, just so when I'm doing like the daily planning and I'm trying to find all my little stickers to use up. I did add some post-its here and bell and another little sticker over here. This is just for eye-pleasing purposes. I don't know if I have this up by when I showed my first little flip here, but I did get this going. I have this little set of like gold hearts that I want to use up, and I haven't been able to find them, but that's what I want to use up to cover the months. Then over here, I kind of have my brain dump section, and I want to add that actually. I wonder if I have something. Ooh, brain dump, perfect. So let's add that while we're here. So this is going to be my little brain dump section. And I'm going to try to keep like cute little dash notes. Then I am starting to add a little bit of decor to those pages that come with it, where it's like letting you know how to use the planner, like this. So this is where I came up with the idea of adding more sections to it, which, as excited as I am about it, it's making me a little nervous because I feel like I'm making it very heavy up front. But we'll talk about what I'm doing for that right now. So what I'm thinking is that here, I just want to have like a daily like grateful list, or I'm not even sure, daily memory, or monthly memory type of vibe going on. So I still need to print out paper for that now that I think about it, because I was just going to use regular notebook paper and just cut it up and put it in, but why not? So I try to put some images that were kind of cute to me. This is my daily life. I will always have a caramel macchiato in hand, most likely, and my glasses and my phone. So this was a really cute image to run into. And then this is just a little piece of vellum that I had that I decided to insert. So I'll probably add the list here. And then moving in, I want to have my financial section, and it's not going to be like as in depth as I have it in my main planner, but since I do want to carry this with me, I do want to have like a daily spending page, which I did end up printing and I'll be adding in right now. And I hope that works out, because we'll see. So that's going to be just like as long as everything is exactly the way I want it, I can be totally flexible, or like Gilmore. If you know, you know. If you don't, start the show. One of my favorite characters. Let's see. So back here is where these guys would go. You see my vision? You see what I'm doing? Sorry, I'm going to try to stop knocking the tripod thing. So here I want to put like a budget babe type of vibe sticker. I haven't found one that I like so far, so I'm still in the search. And then here we're going to do the spending tracker pages. We're going to do that right there. And I just want to keep track of my daily spending, because then I know, like, for my description, I'll put like what category it falls in for my budget plan. And yeah, that's just going to be easier for when I'm like thinking back, because I hate logging into my bank app. I don't know why. It's like, ugh, maybe because never mind. Moving on. Over here, I have like my daily care section. I did put up some affirmations, which I do believe this was up last time. And then I have like little note pages just in case I want to write anything to myself or anything like that. And then over here, I have my trackers. So I have my habit tracker for July. And then I kind of have it with magnetized here, the bookmark. And then I have my girly tracker back here. So loving that section because it's been really easy to get into. And I decided to like color coordinate stuff. And then I did do like a little journal prompt before bed. I just like having these around because I did add a little micro journaling section to the back. So I figured why not have something here. And I'll show you why I added it here instead of the back. We're almost there. Then we have, of course, our monthlies. I have this little thing that I made here because I figured whenever I'm taking a picture of it, I don't want to add like a big post-it, so this has helped covered up some of my other bills. I don't really care about like Apple Care or whatever, but there's some grown-up bills on this side, so that helps. I did end up doing this. Oh, got messed up. I did end up doing this little dash thingy. Um, thanks to Mommy Pants let me know about Carla's video planner. Oh, Paper Love Plan. Got it. She has really awesome videos showing you little hacks and tricks of how to get extra things in here. So I did do that. Thanks, girl, for watching out. And I was able to get a little dash in, and I like this because it takes me straight, of course, to this week. After that, I added pages for the week. So this is just some July things since the month was starting, some little things that I knew I had to keep an eye out and start noting dates for when I had to take care of them. And then behind that, I had noted some book club notes for my book club. Oh, I guess I can show that. And then because we all try to come up with some questions to help our discussion. Shout out to my book club ladies. And then at the bottom, I have like some daily spending that I had done and I wanted to keep a note of, and some bills that had come out of my account. So that's kind of where I had the idea of having just my daily budget spending section. Budget spending section. I don't know if I said that right. And then back here, we have some notes on some recipes for my family. This is how the end of my weekend looked. It was pretty busy. I didn't think it'd be that busy, but it's pretty busy. So today's Sunday. All we had to worry about was grocery shopping, and actually, I'm gonna add this on here. We are going to the movies. The new Jurassic, which I don't know how to spell. If I spelled that wrong, it happened. Let's move on. Jurassic Park movie. I don't know the name of it. Extinction or something like that. I'm just happy to be there. I'm going with my god babies, and we're gonna eat popcorn and hang out, and that's all I want. We are gonna get ready for next week, which I have to set up right now because I don't think I'm gonna have time to later. So back here towards December, I went ahead and I added my reading list because not, as one of the things that's on my mind is how front heavy this is becoming, that I was like, where is a good spot to put a reading list? I need a reading list. And maybe it's just me, but I'm really forgetting that I have extra paper back here. I really want it in here. So whatever, I made it work. So I added it in December, and I have it right before like January starts, because that's going to be when I look back and I'm like, okay, did I meet my goal? Did I do what I wanted to do with that this year? I love reading. I'm in a book club. It makes me happy and I feel more productive when I'm doing it. It's just a great thing. And so I made this little dash. This is from a Michael's, like one of those craft paper books. They had a book lovers edition. I don't know if it's still out. I want to say it was like at the beginning of the year, and I want to say for some reason it was limited edition or special edition, something like that. I don't like that. If you're gonna make something cute, let me get it whenever I want to. You know what I mean? But let's move on. I have notes of currently reading or listening to, which let's do this. Just so I see the little header. Um, right now I'm listening to Atmosphere and I'm taking notes on it, and then I am reading I Am Not Jessica Chain, which I actually got the suggestion from a book Instagram that I follow. I feel like the books she gets are gorgeous, and I'm definitely one of those people who's like, that's a pretty book, let me see what's inside of it. So It's been fun following her, and the books have turned out to be really good actually. And then over here, I did just add this little piece of vellum because this is going to be my micro journaling section. And again, I'm adding it like in the midst of July just because we're not going to be back here for a minute. And, you know, I can't really share a lot there. So I'm working on building that up. But I think this vellum is from Planner Monkey Co. It's so nice. I do buy the vellum from like Michael's, and I'll just make like my own little image or whatever and print out my printer, but this is way nicer material. It's way thicker. And then back here I did add this little believe it or not, this is from a Dollar Tree photo album. And I tore it out, cut up the edge, made it fit in here, and then just it's working out. So photo album, guys, that helps too. And then this is kind of like a matte material, so I really liked it. Back here, I haven't done much with this. I know I wanted it out here for lists. I'm not eliminating it. I did add this just for if I need extra paper, but I don't think it'll be needed anytime soon. Again, I'm very sorry for how wobbly my tripod is. I am actually thinking about getting a new one because this one's so bulky. Like my husband did get it for me for Christmas, but it's so bulky and it's not the best quality. Like we're about a year in and like a knob already fell off, you know what I mean? So if I get a new one, I'll definitely let you guys know. I have my eye on one, and I think right now it's Prime Day. Okay. That's what happens when I talk stuff out. So I'm gonna take it out of here. Or am I? I'm not gonna take it out of here. I just got so like not the vibe to deal with putting it back in. So I will take this off. Like I said, I want to have this here because this is glitter paper that this little sticker's on, and it has stuck better, and I'm not going to give up on it. So I don't mind it when it's there to keep it and I'm planning, but right now I kind of want a flat surface. So let's go to the little self-care place that I want to do, and we're going to add this image in. I don't know why it's so much easier for me to work like this, so I'm sorry if that's bothersome. And again, I like to use the Elmer's washable school glue stick, the purple one. Yes, I know it's not the best, but that's why I want to use it, because whenever I feel like I'm over this page, it lifts up easily. You know what I mean? And unless I'm doing something crazy with the page, it'll stay in place. So it's kind of nice because I don't have to deal with like the double-sided tape and worrying about tearing the worry about tearing the page on the bottom. I'm listening to Britney Spears. I love Britney. I love Britney. That's all I'm gonna say. I really don't want to go back to work tomorrow. It's gonna be the end of, a 3-day weekend. And it'll be fine. Work is great, but I really enjoy just staying home with my baby, my dog. and, and just hanging out. And it's been so nice because I actually like ended up seeing a lot of family this weekend without even trying. Like for the first time, we didn't really plan to do anything for 4th of July, but it still happened like organically. So it was kind of nice because we didn't have like a whole fuss about it, you know? Well, we didn't really do anything. We just had dinner and looked at the neighbors make a hot mess with their fireworks just because it was noisy. It was too hot, y'all. It was too hot there. It's monsoon season where I live, and um as much as I love the desert rain, and it's so dramatic when it rains here. It really is. And it's so beautiful. But I it's so muggy and I can't do it. I'm not the one. I was not made strong like that. So bless you if you're in an area where you deal with that all the time. You're a strong human being. And I'm a wimp apparently. So let's add this here. But again, I hope you had a good weekend doing whatever you wanted to do. I hope it was what you needed. Because we all need to do whatever we need to do right now. So that's there. I do realize this is a little short, so I'm hoping to add washi here, which I already knew I was going to do. So let me bring that over. We did go get coffee this morning. I ended up getting, on a side note, I ended up getting the Dunkin' um, cookie dough. Okay. Little, while we're talking, right? While we're talking. These coffee places need to start like romanticizing the names of the drinks, because I am not feeling great when I ask for a small cookie dough latte with an extra shot. Like, nobody's making me, right? But still, when I'm ordering it, I think this is one of the reasons why I like Dutch Bros, is because I go and I'm like, oh, can I get a small Golden Eagle, or can I get a small Picture Perfect, or like, it just sounds better, it rolls better off the tongue, the atmosphere feels lighter, instead of just saying, yeah, can I get one sugared out cookie dough latte with, and then they need to figure out how to make these sugar free. Or maybe I just need to figure out how to make it at home. I have a really good at home coffee recipes going on, but I'm just saying for the cookie dough. Like, couldn't we have done something cute with that? Let me take a sip while I contemplate. No, I don't see it. I can't, my mind can't think of anything to make that cute. What was I doing? Oh, washi. Okay, washi. I do have my washi tape and this organizer case from the $1.25 and up store. I highly recommend. It fits, I think, 28 rolls. This one's not as busy as my other one, but it does fit 28 rolls in here. If that, do I want this? Do I want this? Do I want this? I think I want this. We need a thicker one, so let's do this. Oh, but then I love this. Let's put this back. This is how I talk washi. Yeah, let's do this one. This is a vibe. Hobby Lobby. I'm just gonna start yelling out the name of wherever I bought stuff. Hobby Lobby here for the washi. They have really cute washi, and if you get it on sale, it's even better. You know what I mean? And we are doing this so that we cover up these spots that I don't want. I mean, it doesn't look bad with the little gold ridge. So, one thing I wanted to ask, if you guys have any book recommendations, let me know, please, because I am always up for a good book recommendation. One thing that I am in the middle of reading right now is that atmosphere book, Taylor Jenkins something. She's the lady that wrote The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. This is a no. Of Evelyn Hugo, which was, man, it had been a while since I threw a book across the room. Um, if you haven't read that, I hope the rock that you live under is very nice, but come on out of it and go get that book. It is worth it. And it'll get you out of a book slump. That's a great one to get out of a book slump. Try not to make this video too long, so we might not get around to what I said I was going to work on. This is much cuter and eye-pleasing to me. Can't go wrong with polka dots. Don't cut the page, don't cut the page. So this one is called Atmosphere. It just came out. Sorry, I was listening to this song. And it's so far about like the one thing that I don't really like to read about, which is outer space, like an astronaut, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna go too much into detail as to what's going on, but it's really good, you guys. And then before that, I had read her other one, which is like Carrie Soto is Back. Highly recommend that. Even if you're not, it's about tennis, but even if you're not into tennis, it's just a wonderful story. I think this girl might be becoming one of my favorite authors. Okay, so that's on there. And then here, I still have to print it out, but I have some paper in mind for my daily gratitude pages. And I think I'm going to do both. I'm going to do a daily gratitude. I'm going to do a memory for the month. Well, half of the month now. And then this is where this is going to go. I'm not going to do this on the video because we're going to be here forever. Maybe I'll do one. If you've made it this far, thank you for hanging out. But I think I'm going to do one so that I get it out of my system and I'm not thinking about how I didn't complete that. So printed them out the same, cut them out. Gonna glue them like such. Because my printer doesn't do that. Front and back printing. It's a pain in the butt. I have to rotate the paper, make sure the paper's at the right corner, and then maybe the image won't overlap the other one. I am not a printer person. Anytime this thing makes a weird noise, I call my husband. Anytime it gives me an alert, I call my husband. Anytime it looks at me weird, I call my husband. I don't mess with it. I just push the print button. So, I figured out how to make two of these fit in one page. So don't worry, I'm being conscious of the paper I'm using. Because me, myself, I'm like, my God, woman. But that's been my vibe. Gotta make sure that we're going right. And pretty used to this though. If you do it all crooked. See. It's fine. It's fine. Let's see, where's the little hole punch? It's not fine. It's not fine. Because it's gonna cut into cash or card. I'm doing much better with this hole punch, by the way. I feel like maybe I just hadn't like broke it in, you know what I mean? But we did it. And now it's definitely punching a lot easier. I was just getting a lot of resistance from it before. But again, I've only done a million punches on it now, so it's definitely easier for me to push down. I'm still working on it with thicker material. Oh, and I gotta show you guys this thing that I got from Dacio. So this will be going here. This page. See, this is one of the things I'm worried about with overfilling it. It's messing up the actual pages that it came with. So maybe I should have taken it out and given this more leeway for me to put it in. You know what I mean? Let's see. I'm okay with that. I know when I pay cash and card. Let's not make a break deal here. It doesn't go here. Wrong section. Come on back, honey. Come on back. So I'm going to keep conscious of the fact that this is happening on this page. As much as I love this thing, I wish it was like rings, where if I wanted to upgrade, I could. Because I definitely need some like 20mm rings in this. Trying to sing a song. There we go. That'll work. So it's date, amount, description, cashier card. Which the cashier card I can give or take. Maybe I can move the image a little more over and use up this space for that second page. We'll see. But for now it'll do because I already printed it. And I got this off of not Etsy, Pinterest. I was looking at some on Etsy, but I did type in like free spending tracker pages and a buttload came up, and then you just click on it, it'll take you to the website for it, and then you can just download the image. Sometimes it's a pain in the butt, sometimes it's really easy. Let's see. So back here, I had printed this little image. Let's just add it while we're here. Just gonna go for it. And I just want to put a cute little image to cover up this section here. You know what I was debating? Where is that? Wait for me. There was a page I printed out. What the? Well, I lost it. I lost it. I just cut it up. How did I lose it? Anyway, sorry. It was a book reading log, and I was thinking about putting it here, like a current reading log, but I think I'll just make like another little page for it. It's fine. Let's just take this and put it down with some washi. Doesn't have to be perfect. Maybe just a little bit better though. I hope you guys are still enjoying your day, designers. I'm so happy that I ended up grabbing this guy because it's been way too fun to work on and to add to, and it just works so well. And I fought it, you guys. I fought it for so long. When everybody was grabbing their stuff last year, I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to add another planner. But here I am doing it. And then we'll add that one. I don't really care if you see or not, but sticky notes. So I think that's what I'm gonna do on camera for today. As you can see, she's getting pretty chunky, and I'm already at like 35 minutes, which I'm trying not to make long videos because I can talk forever. But I hope that you enjoyed hanging out with me. I hope that you enjoyed to see the process. I did want to do a setup this week with me, but we'll have to try another time because I need to go get ready for the movies. So I'll see when I end up doing this. Might be like a Monday morning coffee thing. You know what I mean? But I hope you have a lovely rest of your evening. Thanks so much for making it all the way to the end if you did. And I hope that you enjoyed. And I will catch you on the next one. Thank you.